up here testing this 93 area again. We didn't hit our stop at 94 yet. Um, you know, if we do break out and test the 97, 98 area, that would be good for, you know, a short up there. And if we break through that area, then you just have to go with the breakout. I'm a little bit hesitant to, you know, go long here because the opportunity is only, I think, up to the 97, 99 area. They run the stops, you might be able to get 4 or 5 points, but the risk is significant below us if the seller is engaged. That's the thing. Well, there's the 94 stop, which stopped out. Now, let's see where the market wants to run up to. The XLF is sort of dangling there while the S&P is making new highs. The stops, I think, are above us more. We only hit 95.75. 95.75 is not going to cut it. It doesn't run the stops above the D period high. Doesn't even run the stops above the N period high. It meets the A period high on February 4th. See much activity up here. It's like stops got run and it died. We are building positive deltas though. Well, we'll just let the market do its thing for a bit. Man, I'm telling you, this market, you got to get short up here. We're going to take the 94.50 short. 94.50 short. We'll risk above 1400. We'll risk to 1401.50. 1401.50. Short 94.50. What a difficult market to trade. This is just amazing. The only opportunity, you know, you could have bought the B period low or the C period when it didn't break the B period low. I don't know where we were when that was occurring. Too focused on the gap below us, I guess. But here we sit with a losing position at 94.50 short, waiting for some sellers to emerge. Well, we're up here right around where there should be some stops above February 1st D period high, just by a tick, and not very exciting action up here. I just don't know what to think. I don't know what to think of this market up here. Well, we tested up in the 96 to 98 area. It certainly wasn't a quick reaction to any stop running, but we're grinding lower. The NYSE tick looks like it's starting to break down. So is the XLF and some of the other XLBs and XLEs and so on and so forth. So we're going to stay with this short at 94.50. We're pretty patient up at the high. Couldn't breach 1401 on a 50 our stop though. You can see the J period breakdown, which corresponds to the NYSE tick breakdown here. The H period and I period made a double top. If you combine these profiles, that profile is definitely not a bell-shaped profile. It's not facilitating trade going up. It's having a hard time. So I wouldn't be surprised at all that we close in the lower quadrant of this day's range, and I think it could be down from there. We'll see. Well, we're moving in the right direction. Now the question is, we're down around the area where we had some initiative buying. See this block here? This is the 87, well, it starts at 88, 85.75 and runs up to about 87.50. This is probably going to be a block of little support, although we still have over over half an hour to go to the cash close, 45 minutes to the Globex close. So I'm a little hesitant to just, you know, liquidate the position here since we've been being tortured here. But we'll see what happens with the volume. It doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of immediate reaction to this area down here. So we'll just stand tight for a second. This is what the profile looks like. Drag the profile in there. You see the L period broke way below the K period. Counter rallied a little bit. You can see that the profile lacks elongation. So I don't think there's no one time frame participant that drove the market up. Otherwise, we wouldn't have a double top up there at 98.50. So I wouldn't be surprised that we attempt to, get into this, whatever this is during Globex, this lack of volume area under the B period low. Hell, we might even get as low as the end period of yesterday, 74.50. Depends if the sellers come in really and start initiating trade here. So we'll have to see. We're just going to, be patient. The L period low, click down as low as 87.50. We're up a couple points. So, we're just going to stay with the trade here. The XLF is leading the way down too, which is good. Well, you can see that it bounced off the 87.75 area, right where that block was we spoke about. Now it's trading in the 90s, 90 and a half. That line is 90 and a quarter. So you could have made a couple points there on a quick trade. You'd have to get short again if you believe that the market is heading the other direction. I'm not going to hold through the weekend. I'll hold till the close potentially. Block. That's 87.75, that's 52.90, so it couldn't even get to the 12,000, 18,000, 26, 25, 18, 19, 19, 11. So we'll see where the seller pressure comes in and see if that is retested, hopefully, so that we can get out at a better trade than 90s. There's still plenty of time left. Since we didn't continue to break down with momentum, we're going to put our stop at break even at 94.50. We should break down here, hopefully. But if we don't, I'm certainly not going to turn this trade into a loser. It's bad enough that we didn't make any money on it. It's down at 87, but we're going to stick with it. You can see where this little red pound signal is, pound sign, selling back down toward the M period open. We have about 13 minutes left to the N period, the last period, the 15-minute segment of Globex. See if we can take the B period low out here. If we take the B period low out at 85, I'm not sure where we could end up. Depends if we have any sellers coming. Right now the volume's sort of quiet, two-sided trade, just grinding away a little bit up, a little bit down, nothing major. I wouldn't be surprised we close, not too far away from this area, but hopefully we break down a little bit. If so, if we can get down to the low 80s, it can almost be classified as a false breakout over the 30-day distribution. The upper limits on the 30-day are right in the low 80s. And if we close the gap down at the 70s, I would say, yeah, you definitely have a false breakout, and we're probably headed back down to the other end of the recent trading range. Boy, this is disappointing. Look at this M period, all the way up to the L period high. Jesus Christ. We're out of here at 1292.50, out. That's really disappointing. Yeah, that's just really disappointing. We're down in the 87s, and that's it. Had some volume tick in. You can see it down there at 88.25, and boom! All these fellas that were short covered and pushed the market up 5 points. Considering there's no time left, well, I mean, there's 15 minutes in the Globex. You might get short somewhere here if you want to play the last 15 minutes. Probably the most disappointing thing is, I recognize that that was potential support and didn't act on it. We could have had a nice trade. Could have had a nice trade, had a nice exit, and had a nice entry, and exit up here in the 92s for a nice multi-point gain. We'll make sure we catch it next time. We won't let that happen again if I can avoid it. Nice block down there. bring that in the screen. That was the block right there. 8775 is right at the top of that block. So we're done for the day.